That was incredible.
I was like, I look amazing. There was a lot being sucked out. But
let's hold it up by the light. It'll show better in the light, okay?
oh, Lord.
Today I'm getting a Hydrafacial and I'm taking you with me, and I'm in a dark parking structure, so let's get out of here. So we're just cleansing the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone who's pregnant do this?
They can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We just take away the acid part of it, the glycolic and salicylic solution.
Oh, okay, which
That
you shouldn't
helps.
use when
Yep.
pregnant.
Correct.
What do you use to?
The blade, a surgical blade.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So a surgical blade, kind of like, think of the barbers.
Help with that exfoliation and.
Oh, completely. Your makeup goes on nicer. You don't see
Right.
the line, the hair, the peach fuzz in the sun as well. So this is a step one in the Hydrafacial. So this is like the cleansing, its own cleansing prep solution. Our glycol solution, okay? We manually cleansed, we dermaplaned your face, we prepped it, okay? So it's completely clean and fresh, ready to go now to accept the glycol, okay? So this is where it's gonna really go in and break up everything.
Okay.
You'll feel like a little tingling, a mild tingling, not a pain or anything, but maybe like an irritation or a tingling from the solution. And that is it just getting,
yeah.
Yep, it's just getting into those pores and breaking any more debris that we possibly couldn't get through dermaplaning.
Okay. Yeah, it's like micro itches.
Yep. Till now that we laid this acid part on it, so that is even going into the pores a little bit further and just breaking up any debris that we couldn't get through those other modalities, okay? Mm-hmm. So now that you can feel that tingling working on, getting all that, now we're gonna go through with our third step here. And this is gonna be the suction part of it, okay? This is a beta solution.
Okay.
And it's gonna be more of a vacuum, although you'll feel like infusion as well, but it's gonna be more of a vacuum type, sucking everything out, all the debris that we can, okay?
Awesome.
So yeah, this is awesome. This is so good.
This is the gross part where it goes in a
You'll be able
tube.
to see this show, yeah, we'll show and tell afterwards, yeah. Okay, yep, so yeah, we're just getting this all. Let's hold it up by the light. It'll show better in the light, okay?
Oh, Lord. Okay. So what does this mean?
Okay, can you see the varying colors, like more sediment on here? Can you see the sediment? Well, a lot of liquid, okay? So probably drier than you think.
I am drier than I think.
Because it usually should be right here. Okay?
Oh, that's a lot then. This means that it took a lot of liquid to get.
To go across the skin. So the drier, so it used a little bit more liquid to go across the skin more. So I can tell when it's high, somebody was a little bit drier than they think.
Okay, guys. That was incredible. I don't have a stitch of makeup on aside from maybe some leftover mascara from this morning. I'm really trying not to touch my face because I feel like it's amazingly clean and hydrated, but it feels plump, really plump, I guess, really hydrated. And yeah, that post glow is real. I mean, oh my gosh. And Melissa, who did my Hydrafacial, was fantastic. At the end, we kind of went through my skincare regimen. She recommended something to lighten sort of the pigmentation that I have on my skin from after breakouts, and hydroquinone, something like that. Anyways, it's 8% of that word. And I like that there's an expiration date on here, so I know I have to use it within the next like 2 months basically. But yeah, so this is a prescription and they blend it specifically for like what you need. And so I'm really excited to use this every day, morning and night, to try to help with those spots. Because she said other than, the pigmentation that I have, that my skin is actually in really good shape. That was incredible. Ah!
So now I'm joined by my mother, who also got a Hydrafacial just last week, right? Was it last week?
Last week.
Okay.
So, mom, internet, mom.
Hello, internet.
And I was trying to find the, if you were a friend of mine at the time who followed my Insta stories, and I did a bunch of Halo Top reviews on my own, and then I brought my mom when she came in for Christmas. We did Halo Top reviews together, and because there's flavors that I'm obsessed with, and there's flavors that I hate. And she tasted them with me, and she was hilarious because she was like, listen up, Halo Top, I've got some. If you could add some crunched up pistachios in this, it would taste a lot better. And I was like, Mom, they're not watching this. This is just like two friends of mine that you don't know who are watching this. Halo Top reviews with Mom.
You never know who's listening.
Food reviews with Mom. Oh, I wish you lived here. That would be a really fun one to add. Very critical customer here. You got your facial a week ago in Lakeland, Florida.
Yes.
And I got mine 4 days ago here in Grand Rapids.
Yes.
And we haven't talked about it at all because I
No.
wanted to. She just got in town yesterday and she said, how did you like your Hydrafacial? And I said, save it. We're not going to discuss it. So we haven't talked about it at all.
Mine was $125. It was normally $175, but they had a $50 off coupon for June, a $50 off sale.
Okay.
It was $125.
So yours was $125 with a $50 discount.
Right.
Now mine was $150, and I had a option to make it a Hydrafacial Plus, which is what I got, which she dermaplaned my skin, which was where they shave your skin with a blade.
Oh, okay.
Did they do that to you?
No.
So mine ended up being
It
$175.
was a nice experience. The
Right.
gal was nice. The room was very zen-like and dark. That was nice.
Oh, was it dark?
Yeah, it was dark.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, for as clinical of an experience as it is, being like, mine was a bright room.
Oh, mine was very dark, like you were getting a massage or something.
Oh, okay. She
It
had
was
nice
very
music
nice.
playing.
Yeah,
Well, I was
mine
actually
did
going to
too.
say I was impressed because she had music playing. I had the option of a blanket, which I was
did
like,
too.
sure.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't take it.
And
no.
I got paraffin
Oh,
things
no,
on
they
my
didn't do
hands. When I was done, I kind of got like a little bit of a face massage, just little, as she was putting on like the stuff, like the skincare at the end, and a tinted moisturizer or a tinted
they did that.
SPF they leave you with because your
Yes.
skin is freshly exfoliated, so they
Right.
want to protect it.
Right.
She went over my skincare regimen with me. She recommends to everyone a retinol, vitamin C, and SPF is what everyone should be doing at minimum. And I'm doing all of those things. So I just said just a minute ago before I pushed record that you didn't think it was worth $125.
I really didn't think it was.
Price-wise, I don't know that I can justify doing it once a month, but once a quarter, I think, or somewhere.
Right. I did need like the dead skin cells to be flaked off somewhat. I do feel I have a dewy look to my face, but I don't think it.
Do you still feel like it is dewy compared like a week later?
Yeah. Yeah, that I do.
I think your texture of your skin looks nice and hydrated.
I'm looking at you. Your skin looks very dewy looking.
My skin felt really plumped. Like it felt like plump after.
Okay.
And super hydrated, and
It does feel very hydrated.
like I went to Target afterwards. I was like,
Oh,
I
okay.
look amazing.
Right.
I don't ever go anywhere without makeup on. Always at least wear like eyebrows and concealer like under my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like I Insta-storied right after and was like, look at how good my skin looks. I would
Right,
not
right.
normally do that. So I really liked it.
Well, I don't think
But-
there's nothing that can help me at this age except for maybe have a mini facelift. Yeah, I was hoping it would maybe help with some fine lines and wrinkles, you know, that you get when you're my age. So ladies, don't read on your side in the bed because I have a little wrinkle right
Don't read on your side.
It looks like I've been cut with a knife right there.
Oh my gosh, there's like a crease. Wait, how are you reading on your...
I read on my side and your pillow pushes that up and it made a wrinkle.
You've heard it here. But I still liked it. She said that there are
Oh, I
clients
liked it.
who... Yeah, clients who she sees once a month who come in regularly for this, and they just kind of zone out and just lay back for an hour. You know, it's about an hour.
Well, maybe if you did it once a month, maybe eventually I might see it.
I think you might see more results if you did it frequently. I've
I
already
might.
scheduled my next appointment for
Well, they said-
2 months from now.
Okay.
I really liked mine. I loved the vacuuming part.
Oh.
I feel like I need that at home all the time.
Right, I like the vacuuming part too, but it did pinch a little around your nose.
Mine didn't.
Mine didn't.
And I have a
Pinch.
little, I'm sure that there was a lot being sucked out, but it
Oh,
didn't
okay.
bother me.
Oh, it pinched a little bit, just on the nose. Everywhere else, it felt great.
Now, there's another thing that she told me about that I'm now interested in. which is, have you heard of the vampire facial?
No.
Which Kim Kardashian has famously done years ago. But it's basically where step one of the procedure is they take your blood.
Oh.
And they spin it so that it's just the plasma, so that it's just like clear. And then they basically go with a bunch of little like little needles and like punctures your skin and makes all these little like areas that whatever. And then they put the plasma, suck it into your skin so that it creates all of this new collagen, and it's exfoliating and like plumping your skin on a whole nother level. She said she's done it a couple times, and that's the biggest thing she's done that she has noticed in her skin, and her skin was incredible. So I don't know, I was like, well, now I'm curious about that one. And she said that would probably really help with some of the pigmentation that I have too, because that's a really more intense like exfoliating thing.
It was a nice experience.
Well, that's the roundup of our review.
Okay.
She's not so sure about it for more mature skin, and I loved it, and I've already made my next appointment. But thank you for joining me. Hope you learned a little bit more about the Hydrafacial, and stay tuned next time. She won't be here, but I still will. All right. Bye, guys.
Well, I better be here. I better be here. Not here, but here.
She'll be on the planet. She won't be on this channel.
Right.
Because she'll be back in Florida.
Right.
Let's clarify.
Right.
Okay.
You know something that I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. She will still be on the planet, but not on this channel. And thanks so much for watching. Bye. You can say bye too.
Bye.
Bye.